Welcome to Carrie's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to improve your photos and videos by controlling depth of field. In this video I'm going to explain what depth of field is. I'm going to give you examples of types of photography that rely on depth of field. I'm going to give you the 4 factors that control depth of field, and then I'm going to demonstrate how to use those 4 factors to get better results in your photos.
Depth of field is the distance between the closest object which is in focus and the farthest object which is in focus. Portrait photographers frequently try to narrow that depth of field to make their subject stand out. Landscape photographers will try to expand the depth of field so that the entire scene is in focus. Learning to control depth of field will let you take pictures like this instead of pictures like this. There are 4 factors affecting depth of field. The first is the lens focal length. The longer the lens, the less depth of field. The second factor is the lens aperture. The larger the aperture, the less depth of field that you get. The third factor is the distance to the subject. Macro photographers often work with depth of field in millimeters. The last factor is sensor size. Full frame cameras can have narrower depth of field than APS-C cameras. In this clip, I reduced depth of field by zooming in and increasing the focal length of the lens. Watch how the background goes completely out of focus. Here's another clip where I blur out the background by zooming in. Again, lens zoomed in, aperture wide open, standard portrait setup. Watch what happens as I reduce the aperture from f2.8 to f22. I have manually focused on the bird's eyes. If you're enjoying this video, please hit like, and if you'd like to be notified about future videos, please hit subscribe and notify. Watch in this clip as I stop down from f2.8 to f18 and then open the lens back up again. You'll see the bars on the front, the mesh on the front, come into focus and then fade back out. And here's another clip of the snow leopards with the screen blurred out. At macro distances, depth of field is measured in millimeters. I had to stop down to f18 to get these shots. For this shot, I used a super wide angle lens and stopped the lens down to about f16 in order to get the maximum depth of field I could. The actual text of the gift shop sign is in focus, as well as the foreground globe. Stop down to f2.8 to blur the background, but the monkey's right hand is a little soft. Stopping down to f8 gave less background blur, but the monkey's hand is sharper in this picture.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please hit like. And if you'd like to be notified about future videos, please hit the subscribe and notify buttons. Thanks again. Bye-bye.